Hello you lovely Mario Maker person, my name is Ceave and welcome back. Lakitus have a really bad reputation. They are associated with frustrating enemy spam levels, they are often considered to be random, and if they're used in a level, it's often because of their amazing cloud, but not because of them. The Lakitu Cloud seems to be universally loved, it's just wonder which cloud is the best cloud 2017, but the Lakitu himself very rarely gets appreciation. And that's a shame. Lakitus have been there since the very beginning. Lakitus have been throwing dangerous Spinies towards Mario since the very first Super Mario Bros. Lakitus have been carrying cameras since the very first 3D Mario game. Over the last decades, Lakitus have pointed countless lost go-kart drivers in the right direction. And if a go-kart ever got lost, Lakitus never got tired of putting them back on track. It's finally time that Lakitus get a chance to show their unique skills. So today we're going to take a look on 5 different ideas with Lakitus in Super Mario Maker. And hopefully we are able to convince the world that Lakitus are capable of more than just throwing random enemies. So you ready? Let's do this! For our first idea, the Lakitus teamed up with some Magic Koopas to create a horrible challenge for Mario. Our plumber is trapped in this room and there are endless waves of Magic Koopas teleporting towards him. Luckily, he got a fire flower to fight the wand-wielding Koopas back, but it's just a matter of time until he gets overwhelmed. If Mario wants to escape this room, he needs to get the key which unlocks this door. The key can be gained by activating this contraption 4 times in a row. When Mario jumps towards the Snow block, the shell gets activated and drives towards the POW block. Once the POW block gets triggered, one of the munchers dies and grants Mario the exit key. The endless Magic Koopa waves are generated by Lakitus out of sight. If Mario wasn't such a skilled Fire Flower Fire Power power-up shooter, he would have been overwhelmed very quickly. Here Mario has to survive another dangerous challenge that starts with a Wiggler trigger. The Lakitus are throwing horrible winged fireballs towards him and he's unable to jump here, so his only chance to survive is to dodge the lethal lava bubbles by running to the right and left. Interestingly, Lakitus seem to throw the fire bubbles at different speed, as some of them move really fast while others move really slow towards the ground. But this challenge was just the beginning. Once Mario survived the Wiggler trigger area, he becomes trapped once again. This time he has to dodge the fireballs while he waits for a Shellmet timer to expire. To make matters even worse for him, there are conveyor belts on the ground here, which makes surviving even harder. Wow, that was really close. Let's take a look on a couple of less dangerous but more silly ideas. Here we use Lakitus to trigger a P-switch in an extremely overcomplicated way. All but one of the Lakitus at the top throw huge Spinies into the tunnel above them, while Mario happily dabbles in the water. The more Spinies enter the small tunnel at the top, the more crowded it becomes, until there are eventually so many Spinies up there that they get pushed downwards and trigger the P-switch. This would be a really relaxing idea for our plumber, if it wasn't for this one party-crashing Lakitu who throws angry wigglers into the swimming pool. But forcing Lakitus to fill a small area with Spinies can be used in other ways as well. Here for example, Mario has to dodge deadly saw blades until a P-switch timer expires. Once the timer expired, it's possible for him to escape this idea, but things become really dangerous as well. Not only Mario's exit is blocked by the P-switch, but also the area with dozens of Spinies. If Mario wants to reach the exit door alive, he needs to swim upwards fast, as soon as the bricks become coins. This is not really a usable idea, but it's interesting nonetheless for a couple of reasons. Here, tons of Lakitus throw wigglers on top of conveyor belts. This generates a Wiggler waterfall, which can't be crossed by Mario without dying. Luckily, there is a way to turn item spamming Lakitus off. If coins are placed behind the Lakitus, they stop to throw horrible things towards Mario, as soon as a P-switch is triggered and the coins become bricks. That's really useful when designing levels, but what's even more interesting about this is that it seems like there is a small glitch in the game that happens when a P-switch becomes triggered while a Lakitu throws a Wiggler, as there are Wiggler heads walking through the walls now. One of the main problems when using Lakitus in levels is that it can be really unpredictable for Mario to find out where the things the Lakitu throws are going to land. Here we use moving platforms to avoid this problem, as the Lakitu always throws the Spiny on top of the platform directly above him. This creates a challenging platforming section for our plumber, while it avoids the frustration of getting hit by a random Spiny on the head. And now, let's use the Lakitu's enemy spamming abilities in a positive way. Let's create a dangerous Dragon Piranha plant. There are Lakitus at the bottom throwing huge piranha plants on top of a conveyor belt. These piranha plants then get transported to the left and are picked up by a winged donut block on tracks. This creates an abnormality of a piranha plant. This beast constantly spits fireballs towards Mario. Mario is trapped here. All he can do to dodge the dangerous flames is to wall jump upwards. There's only a small 3-block high ice wall shield that defends him from the fireballs. Sooner or later, Mario will burn if he doesn't manage to escape. But escaping isn't easy here. He has to wait for the skewer timer to trigger the P-switch at the bottom, but the skewer timer only moves while Mario is close to it. The situation is really complicated, yet Mario survives. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and maybe you feel especially like throwing stuff around today and want to hit the subscribe button as well. I hope you have a wonderful day and to see you soon. Goodbye.